What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Life TV with Poetry. I am Poetry. You are here for a recap and review of BET's American Soul Train. You know, the hippest trip in America. This week's episode was a lot better than last week's episode, but as y'all know, I'm riding in my car, which means I ain't got no doggone notes, and it came on Monday night, so I'm trying to recall this by memory. Apologize for the delay. I had some technical difficulties. I caught myself recording videos the other day, and I uploaded them, and then my computer went to sleep. Well, the only one that did not get destroyed in that mode was The Walking Dead, so I was able to go ahead and upload that, but everything else I lost, so I'm like re-recording shit. Yeah, y'all don't care about nothing about that. That's all y'all want is the damn recaps and reviews. So American Soul, first things first, this is only going to be one season. It's basically a 10-episode mini-series just talking about the life of Don Cornelius, where he started and where he ended, and everything in between as far as Soul Train is concerned. If y'all was not aware, some of these characters are fictional, but some of them are based on true persons and true events. Okay, so last week we noticed that the cop, Tessa's husband, damn it, why can I not remember his name? They had woke up the little dude in the jail. And JT, I'm thinking like JT finna get busted on. The head crip is gonna roll over on him, or the dude that's in the coma gonna roll over him. One of the two. That's what I'm thinking. I'm worried about JT. And as of right now, JT's story is the most interesting story to me on the show. This boy got so many struggles going on. I mean, why's my camera looking that funkin' foul? Hold on, y'all. All right. And shit, JT should have been on the damn episode of Good Times. How many bad times this young man have? It's like, where are the good times? I mean, the beans ain't burning in the kitchen, the fish ain't frying on the grill for JT. Everything's just going bad. So I don't remember how I opened up, but we're gonna start with, I'm gonna do individual persons that don't make no sense, but I'm gonna do individual people. So we open up, JT is hanging out with the Crips. The head crip, I forgot his name. I remember they told him, but I don't remember his name. The head crip over there. And they talking about him being scared. Like, I don't know what the hell is finna go on, right? I can't imagine us being safe. Ain't you worried about the police coming to get us? I mean, I can't even sleep at night. Dude said, I ain't worried about nothing. Like, you ain't worried at all about Nathan, man. You know what I'm saying? He said, that's all I can see is that cops taking his last breath, the blood gurgling from him. He was like, them pigs deserve what they got. Anything that they get from this point on is what they deserve. So I ain't worried about that. I ain't got nothing. And all the money that we got on the jewelry heist that we took, we're going to take that and we're going to give it back to, I think the dude's name was Latch. We're going to give it back to Latch's family, because Latch has now died, the one who they woke up out the coma. So they're going to get the money or break his family off to take care of him. That's what a lot of gangs do. That's why a lot of dudes find comforts in gangs, because they seemingly take care of each other, but they will fuck you up in the process. That's the only other thing that you got to be wary about. So while they sitting there, Tessa's husband and all the other cops, they roll up on him. You know, roll up. Kids playing basketball, dudes just hanging around talking, they playing cards, slapping some bones, you know, just having a good little old community time. Ain't no gang activity going on right now, but the police roll up on them. First, JT want to run, but old boy like, nope, chill, hang loose, hang tight, you know. So police rush in, and they snatch up some random ass dude. Found out his name is Dexter Woods. Snatched up Dexter Woods. And JT is like, what the hell is going on? And so the head crip dude is like, hey, he a snitch. You know, he got some dirt he got to cover up on anyway. And so they thinking, wait a minute. JT said, well, if he a snitch, what the fuck does that make you? We ain't the same, bruh. I guess he snitched on some of his own, I don't know what the fuck, I forgot. He told us what he snitched on, but what he did. So JT is like, what the fuck? So y'all finna get this man on some shit that he didn't do to protect us, and you don't feel no kind of way about it? Of course the head crip like, nah, he deserved what he get to for being a fucking snitch. I was like, well, damn, that's kind of fucked up. Like I said, they would turn on your ass quick. They family, but they will fuck you over. They will fuck you over. That's the thing about gangs. So so JT is safe. The police ain't looking for him. I just knew that they was finna roll over on JT. So JT goes home to his mama, banging and kicking and scratching on the door. They can't get in. They done been evicted. Now the landlord told JT he was gonna wait to the end of the month for him to come up with the money, but it seemed like it's a little longer now because now he owed $500 for the rent. And JT busted open the door. He like, now you know me another $20 for busting the door. The mama screaming like, okay, you know, he won't let me get my stuff. He won't let me get my stuff. Now he in there with, like, it looked like some bouncers. That's the landlord is in there with some bouncers, or the maintenance dude, or whatever, the manager, whatever the fuck he called the landlord. He in there with some bouncers. And right now it look like they just standing in the center of the room. They ain't look like they collecting shit or about to, you know, move her stuff out of the house. And JT's like, look, I told you, you told me I can have to the end of the month. I told you I was gonna get the money. Okay, well, change lanes. Well, he was like, fine, you can have the money. You can have that extra time. But then he said something smart about his mama being the best dick sucking hoe or something like that. And JT went off and laid his motherfucking ass out. I was proud of JT, although it did get them kicked the fuck out for real. But I was proud of him standing up for his old crackhead ass mama, because his mama got a serious ass drug problem. But he want to protect her. He want to protect her honor. You ain't finna be sitting here talking about my motherfucking mama like that in front of my god doggone face. That's how JT was feeling. Well, the bouncers grabbed him up, whooped his ass really bad, and they tossed him out. The mama even tried to jump on their back to help out. Like, fuck, you ain't finna just be fucking up my god doggone son, you know. But she's a crackhead, so, or heroin addict or smack addict. I'm not sure what exactly she is. So they thrown out on the street. They thrown out on the motherfucking street. And JT goes to work. You know, he work with Ma. So they call her Ma. They go work with Ma. And he got to take mama and little sister with him to work. And, you know, mama knows something ain't right. What's going on? You know, I'm sorry I'm late. I had some personal reasons. Nah, bro. What's really going on? So he had to tell Ma, look, her, we got evicted. Well, she got an old room in the back that she was going to rent out. She was like, y'all can stay here in the old room. You, your mama, and that little girl need some place to stay. And so now they got a place to stay. But JT don't want to tell Simone and Kendall. They had just walked up into the spot. She like, look, don't be lying to your loved ones. People that you love, don't lie to them. You know. So Simone come in though, like, hey, we got a recording deal going on. I can get us some studio time. We need $800. Let's put our money where our mouth is, because we gonna be a group. Let's be a damn group. So Simone had $78. She slapped it on the table. That's the money she had from babysitting, whatever. Kendall able to pull $15 out of his pocket. JT ain't got number 3. Of course, Kendall always got something smart say about JT and his money. But this the motherfucker with the job. You know what I'm saying? That's all he got is 3. And this is the point that he should have said, look, we fell onto some hard times right now. I got to do for my family. But he couldn't do that. His pride wouldn't let him break Simone's heart. But Simone gave JT the money to hold. And I'm thinking, JT falling on hard times. That may not work. If JT ain't gonna be responsible for the money, his mama gonna steal it. Trust me, I know. I dealt with the mama that was dealing with drugs. It would steal from you every motherfucking time. They would steal from you. If he don't do it to use it to help get his family out that situation, his mama gonna steal their fucking money. That's what I'm thinking. Because Simone want him to hold the money until they come up with the whole 800. They only got, what, 78 plus 15 plus 3? $96? Is that what they got right now? $96, that's what they got. And they still got a long way to go before they get to that 800. Like, he got other responsibilities he need to take care of besides this group. Well, they got a rehearsal that they got to get to. Yeah, so that's it. So as far as like the rest of what JT is going through, it's all linked in with Tessa's husband. So go back for a minute. The dude Dexter Woods got arrested. And the police They took him out to an abandoned warehouse and beat the cowboy shit up out of him, as they always would do somebody who they think is a cop killer. And now you a black cop killer, so of course we finna really fuck you up. So they beat the shit up out of Dexter and threw him in the jail. Now, there was somebody there in the warehouse that was taking pictures for the newspaper and was able to leak those pictures. Now, I think that this was all part of the Crips' elaborate plan. And guess who they hired? Johnny motherfucking Cochran. Johnny Cochran got the doggone photos, and he like, hey, Gary, let's put these out here. We, united we stand for our people. I don't remember Johnny Cochran working in California, but I don't know. Y'all let me know if y'all know about his history. I just remember Johnny Cochran being from Atlanta, or maybe that's where he ended his firm in Atlanta, because he did represent OJ. I don't know, but yeah, this is Johnny Cochran gonna represent Dexter Woods against the police brutality. And he got these photos, and now it's become like a big issue, a big protest. So everybody got up flyers, they holding up, they gonna do marches and shit like that because of this police brutality, and get this cop, charged with the doggone attack on Dexter Woods, malicious attack. They beat the fucking confession out of him. So Johnny Cochran actually runs into Tessa's husband, and it's like, hey, bruh, you need to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? If you had children, you would understand, and you would want somebody on your side to protect you. You know damn well them boys in blue did Dexter Woods wrong. He was like, well, Dexter Woods was a cop killer. He got arrested. He said, yeah, but what happened at their warehouse? I wasn't there for that. But you know something was wrong, bro. You know something wrong. That's all I'm saying to you, detective, is do the right thing. Okay? So Tessa's husband, damn it, what is his name? Y'all know his name. Please put it in the comment section for me. He, started questioning his own morality, and he started looking into it. And he coming to find out that there was supposed to have been a third person that was involved. They got a description of the car. They could probably match the car to the person. So he takes it over to his chief. I'm assuming that's what he was to him, or the head inspector. And he lets him know, hey, there was another person. There was somebody else involved. We need to get that person too. Because Dexter was saying that him and the one dude worked alone, but can't be. There's a third person. On the initial report, the dude who was in the coma, Latch, told us there was more than just them two. There was a third person. So the stories ain't matching up. So, the chief was like, no, we ain't finna deal with that. We already got our cop killer. Let the shit rest. Anyway, he done killed himself. Dexter Woods done hung himself in jail. Baby, why that set off a whole little tizzy around the whole city. Okay, so over at Gerald's bar, I don't know what the fuck Gerald got going on, baby. This is another story that I'm interested in, but like I told y'all, Basie Skanks, Jason Dearden plays these same type of roles really well as well. So he got something going on over here at this doggone bar. Mikey done came in, the one that he had tied up in the trunk. Mikey done came in and short on the money that he's supposed to been giving back to Gerald. He told me I gave him, time. And Gerald was like, Mike was like, I'm going to come up with it. Just give me a little more time. He said, what, bro, I'm a man of my word. Yeah, I know you're a man of your word. Man, Gerald beat the shit out of Mikey. Threw him into these doggone, the trailers that be on the back of a truck. Flung his ass around there, and they took his belt off and choked that life out of that boy. I just took the life out of little Mikey. I was like, damn, what the fuck did Mikey do? Shit, what the fuck, what the fuck is Gerald doing? What does Gerald do that he has this much power? His henchman standing in the back like, here this nigga go again. Doing the same old. I always got to kill somebody. That's the look they had on their face like, damn, Gerald, another one. You don't have to kill another one. So he took Mikey out, right? In the process, Don comes in to talk to him about some business dealings. He wanted to get another store, and Gerald was like, come on now, brother, first time I helped your ass out, was out of good faith, and then you can't extend the same hospitality back to me. It's like you inviting me over for dinner. I come, and then the next day I come in and just walk in and open up your refrigerator, eat up all your shit uninvited. That's exactly what you're doing to me. So they work out another little arrangement, and I'm gonna come back to that in a second and talk about what that arrangement is. I guess the schools are out right now. That's the second time I came to the school zone, and the lights ain't slowed us down, and the kids on my block at home. Okay, so in school. I got 10 minutes to get to work. Okay, so some other gangsters roll up on Gerald. And, okay, before I get this. So, Gerald, I'm going to go ahead and work with that deal. So, basically, Don's still looking for some acts. And he wants them to work together, try to get them some more acts. And he want to use, Ron Isley, because Ron Isley and them is up there. The Isley brothers are in there performing in Gerald's club. And Gerald's like, no, in order for you to get to him, you're going to have to pay me, bro. I ain't going to keep giving you no free acts. If you going to make some money out of this, I'm going to make some money out of this as well. But, of course, Don's like, fuck you, nigga. I ain't paying you shit. That's pretty much what it was. I don't know why he thought he can get something for free. You come to her, you want me to help you build your business, but you can't. You're not doing anything for me. It's my business. We got help. I scratched your back one time. I gave you a foothold. You should run with that. What you doing, you're fucking up your own shit. That's what basically Don is doing. That we find this out later. Don is really fucking up his own shit with his old aggressive ass nature. So, but later on, some other gangsters come in. They mad as fuck at Gerald because Gerald done killed Mikey. Well, they mad because Mikey owed them money too. Mikey owed like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11 other people money. I'm like, what the fuck? Y'all all footing Mikey money? And whoever Herschel is, must be the head HNIC, don't like that shit. So his plan is, now, Gerald, you owe us what Mikey owed us. And so he tell him, look here, I tell y'all I'm a man of my word, right? Y'all all know this. I'm a man of my word. Word is bond. Yeah, we know that, Gerald. We know that. Okay, so I'm giving you my word that you ain't gonna never see a motherfucking dime of Mikey money come from me. Oh boy got up like, oh, that's what you want to do? That's how we gonna play this? So he stood up. His boy stood up behind him, and then Gerald's boys all walked in and circled the room. I mean, it's some big brothers, baby. Like, yeah, what? That's what we finna do. They come in and circle the doggone room, and Gerald stand up. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's how we finna do this. I don't know what Gerald do, but it's funny because like he's doing good to help out Don when he can. He's opening up businesses left and right. Remember the honey thing last episode? He putting his money where his mouth is, making smart investments. But then he got this crooked side to him. And then after, you see the crooked gangster side, you be thinking, what the fuck is Gerald doing? Then he up here passing around a collection plate, kind of collect money for Dexter Woods' family to try to help them get back on their feet. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem people have with neighborhood gangsters. Because they doing wrong, but then they always turn around and do some good shit, that make you want to say, well, he doing more for the community than anybody else. That's the type of person that Gerald is, I'm seeing. Okay, so was that all going on with Gerald? We get back to Gerald a little bit later with Don. Simone, after she Don, let's go to Don real quick. Don Cornelius, like I said, he's still having trouble landing acts. His sponsors, they saw his show with Clarence Carter, and the dancers on there wasn't really like getting like they normally would have, and they said it's a snooze fest. Clarence Carter was a snooze fest. So of course Don is mad at Tessa. Like, it's your damn fault we got these old lazy ass whack ass dancers. So Tessa calls in an emergency session, right? And she wants to get them more trained, learn some more moves. Because if they don't, Don is going to lose syndication. Going to send his ass right on back to Chicago where he started from. So Tessa called in and she wants to line them up, get the moves, do 12 laps. And of course, Flo ain't having it because Flo got no respect for her ass. Flo can't stand her ass. Flo thinks she's the shiz not yet. So they do a dance off. She's like, okay, since you want to put your money where your mouth is, you think you such a better dancer than me. If I beat you dancing, then y'all got to stay here 4 fucking hours. You know what I'm saying? 4 hours. And if I don't beat you dancing, then y'all can pack it up, go home right now. Of course, Flo, like, everybody get your shit together. We about to go. Well, they had this little dance off. You know, Flo start off with her little rerun. I don't even know what the pop locking, you know, I call it the rerun. She did all that. They was doing some interesting body movements. I wasn't necessarily calling it all dancing. It's just some interesting body movements, some body waving, some pop locking. And, of course, Tessa, you know, is a trained dancer, so she got the little pirouettes or whatever, and she could drop a split on her ass real quick. So she basically won. Okay. They were supposed to have been all going to the vigil after because they found out that Dexter Woods had killed himself. Or they had the flyers up because Dexter to help raise money for Dexter. Afterwards, they found out that Dexter killed himself, so now everybody want to go over there and support and do the vigil. Flo, she pushing up on Kendall at this point, and Kendall liking it. He giving a little push back. That's bad news. Flo is bad news for Kendall, baby. Flo is bad news for Kendall. That little girl get on my damn nerves. She get on my damn nerves. Okay, but so what's going on with that? Okay, so they got on over there to the vigil and everything, and no, of course Kendall had his son with him because he wasn't prepared for this emergency dance off, and they getting paid in fried chicken. Well, during the damn rehearsal, Fresh ended up doing some tumbling moves and broke his damn ankle or sprained his ankle. So now one of the best dancers is fucked up. Okay, so they had to wheel his ass off to the hospital. Well, Don, like I said, he's still out here trying to get him some new acts. He learns while he's at Gerald's club that Ron Isley and them going over to the UNICF fundraiser, and maybe he could try to grease elbows with him over there. So he slip on in there. Of course, he's not really widely accepted because everybody over there is the bougie elite black people. And who's there? Miss Diana Ross. Now, Michelle Williams was playing Diana Ross. I did not like her as Diana Ross. She didn't carry the voice for me. She carried her talking voice, but she didn't carry the singing voice for me. And she was too extra dramatic as far as trying to capture Diana Ross's style. When I think I told y'all when y'all saw my review on the Tupac movie, how the actor was just like trying to be Pac so hard, he was overdoing it. That's how I felt about Michelle Williams in this role. I just not like her as Diana Ross. I didn't. So he wanted to get with Diana and try to get her on his team. And he played the song that she sung when they went to go do her audition with the Primates. And you know, she was impressed, but she was like, look, we'll come back in 2-3 years, and then if you still around, then maybe you can get me on your show. You know what I'm saying? I had to work my way to get up here. You're going to do the same thing. Everything ain't going to be easily given to you. And she walked away, right? And she walked around, did her little fundraiser, reach out and touch somebody's hand, make this world a better place if you can. Reach out! You know, she did not pull it off, Diana Ross, for me. She didn't pull it off. Shit, you should have had, you know, Beyonce doing Dina again from in order to pull it off. That was Diana Ross, truthfully. Damn, I'm gonna be late for work again in traffic. Well, Don, he goes into the bathroom. He just laid his cocaine on the counter and just started sniffing the shit up. Well, Gladys Knight's legal manager, legal person rep, Ilsa, she's there. And she was going to try to hook him up with Diana, but, you know, Don jumped the gun. He think he got it and gone with it. But this, like I say, this is how you fucking up your business. You cannot tell me that you in a clear state of mind when you high on coke all the motherfucking time that you doing effective business deals. This is what's fucking up your business. This and your cocky ass attitude. But she in her almost as if she's throwing herself at him too. He's telling her, he needs some help. He needs get some new acts, and I guess she gonna kind of help him out. But it seemed like she was saying, as long as you scratch the cootie right and bring the check back, bring money with me. That's what it sounded like to me. Hell, and then Ilsa just went down and snorted up a couple lines too. I was like, y'all just freely doing cocaine like that? This is what's wrong with my generation, because my fucking parents was fucked up. Like Don Cornelius is my parents' generation. And shit, that obvious, y'all was all loose in the nose and candy and shit like that. This is why I'm fucked up as a child. This is why it is. Fucking damn, that era, the 70s just fucked up black people as far as when drugs infiltrated our communities and at the pace in which it did. Like, the slave master was already giving us opioids back in the day, and then now we finna freely take this shit. Just, the 70s fucked up our people. 70s fucked up our people. 70s and the 80s just fucked us all up. From smack to cocaine, back to smack to speed to, So Ilsa basically is gonna throw that ass, I think, at Don, and gonna help him get him some acts and pull him some more people back onto his label. Then maybe that's how Gladys got on the show so many damn times. But Diana was like, "Nah, bro, I ain't finna do nothing with you." But after the party is the after party, Don go back feeling pretty good. He drunk as a motherfucker, high as fuck. He come in like, Tessa trying to talk business with him. We got problems because Fresh hurt himself. He's like, what the fuck is they doing here? This is not the scheduled production day. They on the set. Our insurance only cover us on production. So now he got to come out of money to pay for his fucking hospital bill, on top of the fact done lost one of their best fucking dancers. So Don is not happy with Tessa. Tessa is tired of this motherfucker talking to him every kind of witchy kind of motherfucking way. She really tired of that shit. So she quit. She's like, fuck you. Fuck you and feed your grits. That's pretty much how that's gonna go down. Now Tessa earlier in the episode thought that she was pregnant. I think that dance off, and when she did drop that split to the ground like she did, I think that might have harmed her. I don't know, but she ended up not being pregnant. So that was a sad moment in Tessa and Lorraine's life. Simone, like I said, she is steady doing shows. She's still moonlighting, so to speak, outside of the group. And she's up in the spot stealing clothes. Now, Flo happened to walk in on seeing her stealing. Now, so she figured they even Steven, so she didn't tell Tessa that she was out there stealing clothes. But Simone went down there and she performed. I think she did some Shaka Khan, if I'm not mistaken. It was the song that she did. She performed her little song, I'm Every Woman. That's what she performed. And she did pretty good. Her afro was looking bomb, y'all. Her afro was looking bomb. I wish that my afro would sit like that, but my shit always part in the middle when it falls. But yeah, I still love the way that the girl that does Simone sings. I love the way her sound goes. I think I'm forgetting something. I think that's pretty much it with the whole cast. So we got Don covered. We got Tessa covered. Oh, Don goes back, to Gerald. And I guess negotiates an arrangement with him. Gerald is like, okay, well, I want 10%, bro. Don, I want to give him 10%. Because, he's like, how much you making? You making some money off of this. You can't kick down nobody. You want to get all this free stuff, but you don't want to, take in real investors. We ain't seen George Johnson anymore, so I think he's still an investor at this point. So he negotiated down to 5%. And so now Gerald is a 5% silent partner in Soul Train. And in exchange, he giving him Al Green. I was like, well, shit. So I'm hoping we gonna see Al Green, and y'all help me confirm that was Bobby Brown that was playing Rufus Thomas last week. That was Bobby Brown. So I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else that I'm missing. If it is, drop it down in the comment section. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. I just want to thank y'all for being here. Hopefully next week I'll be able to sit down with my notes again and give y'all the full recap in order, because it makes more sense that way. But yeah, I think with Tessa's husband, I think he's really gonna still be looking into the JT situation. The guy who played Johnny Cochran, I thought he did really well as far as his role is concerned as well. I just didn't like Michelle Williams and Diana Ross. Y'all let me know what y'all think. All right, y'all. Peace.